Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Exozy Cruncher and welcome to a new episode of Random Ramblings, finally. And today I'm going to be talking about Smash Bros. Basically, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has been announced for a while now, and I'm kind of jumping on the hype train a little late, but I'm expecting a new Smash announcement pretty soon, if not like in the coming months. And I wanted to do a little speculation video, unscripted as Random Ramblings are, about possible characters. I've got notes down there as usual, so I'm going to be looking there a lot. I'm sorry for the kind of bad lighting. I'm filming this at night, but like I was saying, I'm going to be speculating on some characters and some other stuff that might be included, like Newcomers. While Sakurai did say Newcomers were going to be very limited because of the packed roster, every character is coming back from the entire history of the 4 Super Smash Bros. Games since the original up until Smash 4. A lot of people are still expecting at least half a dozen characters, possibly more. Of course, new ones other than the ones that have already been announced, which are Daisy, Ridley, and the Inkling. So yeah, first off, I'm going to be discussing the possibility of 2 really requested characters, one of which I'd like to see as well in Smash, but unfortunately it's not going to happen. They're from the Mario series, Waluigi and Gina. Gina I'm not too familiar with because, well, I haven't played Super Mario RPG, and apparently he's been in a few other games, at least cameos. And he's a highly requested character. I mean, Super Mario RPG is a very popular game, even though it was just one standalone game. But Gino, I think he does have enough to be in Smash from what I've, like, the little research that I've done. But the possibility of him being in Smash is very, very limited in my opinion. As for Waluigi, I mean, he's already been announced as an assist trophy, so there's pretty much no possibility of him being in. Unless Sakurai wanted to be like a proper cunt and make him the first character to be both an assist trophy and an actual playable character. And as for his moveset, I guess they could base it off of spin-offs, but I'm not entirely sure, because Waluigi is like a character that doesn't have his own game. With Luigi, Mario and Wario, at least you have games to base the movesets off of. You know, WarioWare, Luigi's Mansion, and obviously Mario, the main character of the franchise. But with Waluigi it's extremely limited, so the possibility of Waluigi being in Smash is slim to none. I mean, especially in this entry, but even in future entries, unless he gets a new game, which I really, really want to see, which would, like, just thinking about it makes me really hyped. But I doubt there's going to be a Waluigi game, much less him actually being in Smash as a playable character with very little to have to go off of. Although they did put Daisy in the game recently, well, of course, as you've probably seen if you saw the announcement. But yeah, I guess anything's possible because Sakurai just likes to do 180s like that. But Waluigi is highly doubtful. Moving on to the Zelda franchise. One that I only have one for this one, but it's a character that I personally like to see because I'm a fan of the game that he debuted in, and I think that he has a couple things you could kind of go off of, and that's Yuga from The Legend of Zelda. Yuga is a great character. A Link Between Worlds is probably my favourite Zelda game of all time. He has like a lot of things that he could do. I put down for his final smash, it's like he could turn all of the characters into paintings and they'd all drop to the ground, and obviously if a character's out of bounds off of the stage, they'd just drop off of the stage. So it's a pretty OP final smash, but I don't like, one thing I should have said earlier is I don't have much experience with the Smash Bros games. I played a bit of Melee and a bit of 4, and I think maybe a bit of a game or two of the original N64 one. Never touched Brawl, and even the ones that the other 3 that I have played, it's again is very, very limited. But from what I've gathered, I don't think anyone uses Final Smashes, because I think it's counted as an item, so they don't use them in tournaments, at least not for the competitive Smash ones. I think there are casual tournaments too, but in competitive they're not used, so Yuga probably wouldn't be that OP in competitive, but there's a lot of things he could do like his moveset and with his staff and a lot of other things. He has potential, but he's a very unlikely unlikely character. Next we have the Donkey Kong franchise. Dixie Kong has been rumoured for a while now, since Smash 4 actually. She was rumoured. There are a few leaks going around, turned out to be fake, of Dixie Kong being in the game. For a moveset, I'm not too sure what they could do for her, but there is lots of potential there. She does have a pretty rich history in the Donkey Kong franchise, so there's definitely potential there. Next is King K. Rool. King K. Rool, it's a no-brainer. He should be in Smash. The fact that he isn't in is a little criminal if you ask me, but for his final Smash, I don't have much for movesets, although it could be anything from the country series, because I mean, let's be honest, that's what he's most known for. But one of my favourite Donkey Kong games is a Jungle Climber for the DS, and basically in the final boss he does like this ground pound, like he turns giant, as pretty much every Nintendo boss does for some reason, or at least in the Mario franchise, and he kind of does this like smashing thing, and he drops meteors and stuff, and that would be a great final Smash. I'll probably put it up on the screen now. It's just fucking sexual, so that should be in the game. Animal Crossing, of course, you guys probably know, one of my favourite franchises, and KK Slider, I think no-brainer, should be in Smash. But the moveset, again, for this character too, it's wishful thinking really. He's probably not going to be in Smash. His final Smash could be like the turntable attack that he uses in the he uses his turntables in Club LOL in New Leaf. So yeah, his normal moveset could be comprised of guitar, soloing, fretting and all of that stuff. But then his final Smash could be a giant turntable attack, kind of like the Donkey Kong bongos things. And yeah, I think that would be really cool. I'm kind of speeding through this because my camera's about to die. With Splatoon, they could do the Octolings as Echo Fighters for the Inklings. I mean, there's not much to say there. Rayman's been rumoured. For Smash 4, there was the Artsy Omni leaks, which has kind of become infamous, and it was faked, but it looked really legit. Rayman should be in Smash, and he has a rich history, obviously, so he has a great possibility of being in. And Ubisoft and Nintendo are kind of have a good working relationship now, something that I don't think they had in the past, which is definitely going to work in the favour of Rayman being in Smash. On the Pokemon side of things, Gengar or Decidueye, both viable Pokemon to be in the franchise, or make their debut in Smash Ultimate, or just the franchise in general, because Decidueye is a relatively new Pokemon and Sakura likes to promote any franchise he can. And yeah, they were in Pokemon Tournament too, so they could just rip the movesets from there. Banjo and Kazooie, another popular one. I mean, I don't even have to say, it's just look at any of the Banjo games and you've got an instant moveset, and insanely popular. If they're not in, I'd be really surprised. And a final one for me, a final character that is probably never going to happen, but Corvus from the Dragon Quest franchise. Oh my god, I would shit my pants if he got into Smash Ultimate, but it's probably never going to happen. I mean, you could just rip all of his moveset from Dragon Quest 9, and there you go, you've got an instant character. But again, it's wishful thinking, and it's probably not going to happen. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, leave suggestions, and yeah, feel free to check out my last two videos. I'm probably going to put them here or in the description. One was about Animal Crossing and the future of the franchise, and the other one was a little rant on Pokemon Let's Go. So yeah, feel free to check those out, and stay cool, stay safe, stay crunchy. Peace.